What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 22 online CFM game. We are now in week 1 of the 2023 season here in the Premier Madden League. We're getting ready for season 3 of this cycle here of Madden 22 with our Houston Texans. We had a very dramatic offseason. A ton of moves were made. Now it's time to see how the on-the-field product is in a real game, not the preseason or anything like that. Now, of course, it's been a little bit since I uploaded the last video in the off season. I got really sick for a couple of weeks after uploading that video. I actually haven't done a commentary in about a month because that off-season video was recorded way before I even uploaded it. So, hey man, we're just gonna hop right in here and act like I never left. Hope for the best. But before we go into this week 1 game, you guys see our pregame goals and all that. We have one more trade to make. Believe it or not, we still have one more trade to make with our Houston Texans, and we're sending away Chris Olave and a 4th-round pick in the upcoming draft. This is a little bit of a controversial move right here because Olave was really destined to become a second-year star in this Texans offense opposite of Christian Kirk, but now we're sending Olave away, but in return, we get Anthony Schwartz, 97 speed at that wide receiver position. The Browns approached us, gave us the offer. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it because speed doesn't matter as much on next gen, but I mean, 97 speed is 97 speed at the end of the day. So you guys check out what Schwartz is looking like. Definitely a lower overall than Olave, but the speed alone, we went for the trade and gave up a mid-round draft pick in the process. So you guys check out our opening day lineup. We have a number of injuries going into this game, including Brian Breesy, who dislocated his finger in practice. So our top draft pick became a superstar, is going to be out for the first 2 weeks of the season. And that adds to a number of guys who are already injured, including Brevin Jordan, our starting tight end, and Luke Matthews, our starting superstar right tackle. As you guys check out pregame stuff here, and you see Laremy Tunsil finally has his abilities, and one of the abilities he got is all day, which is really good for outside tackles. So that's going to work out well for Tunsil right there, but of course, no Luke Matthews. Hopefully we can stand up well at this offensive line. We're facing the New York Jets, a team we faced the first 2 seasons in this Premier Madden League. We'll get round 3 with the Jets as we are underway with the 2023 season with our Houston Texans. The Jets have been a good matchup for us so far. We're 2-0 against the Jets, and hopefully with the roster improvements, we can make it 3-0, but obviously the Jets have made a lot of improvements themselves, as you can see by their team overall entering this game, as Michael Carter, superstar, back, starting the game off, setting the tempo. You see what the Jets want to do. They want to lean on their ground game and their pretty strong offensive line, as we get the cracking hit from our free agent acquisition, Jason Verrett, at that cornerback position, wide open, but missing the throw to Tanyan. Zach Wilson, that could have been a touchdown. Instead, after this tackle, we're going to get a 3rd down and long. We're going to have to put the ball in Zach Wilson's hands, have him make a play. Oh, and he does to Tanyan, just over the head of Roquan Smith. Oh, we were in a good position to get the user pick right there, but it just wasn't meant to be. Oh, but this was meant to be for sure. What a smashing hit from Monte Nicholson, and we get the recovery, the first defensive drive in the season, and we force a turnover as Joe Mixon is going to make himself very acclimated with this squad. Gets the stiff arm off. Here's Mixon in the flats, able to stay in bounds, and Joe Mixon going to be close to a first down. It's going to be 2nd down in inches. Here's Sam Howell dropping back in the flats. It's Davis Allen, the rookie tight end, who's getting the start due to the injury to Brevin Jordan. Oh, Joe Mixon put that one on a poster. That's a touchdown. What an opening drive, and what a welcome to Houston for Joe Mixon. My goodness. One of Joe Mixon's superstar abilities is that arm bar, and obviously arm bar is not what it was in Madden 20 when that ability was crazy OP. But if you get the timing down, you can still work it into your game, and you see the results. Poor Derek Stingley, superstar cornerback, stood no chance one-on-one in the open field against Joe Mixon, as Michael Carter has already racked up 8 rushes, and we're not even done with this first quarter yet. Zach Wilson spilled to the ground. That's Samson Ebukam with the sack. Remember, Ebukam was someone we picked up towards the end of last season in free agency, and now here he is making plays for us. 3rd down and 21. Corey Davis with with the spin, and he got the first down as the superstar back, Michael Carter, actually gets injured. That was a shame right there. 3rd down and 20. No reason for us to give that up, and we did. And it looked like Roquan got spun out right there as Kenny and Drake checks in. Kenny and Drake, not a bad backup. They're going to need him because Michael Carter has a broken collarbone. He's out for the rest of this game, and then some downfield. Elijah Moore. This time Wilson doesn't miss, and the play action bombs from the New York Jets starting to stack up. You see the way they're trying to play this game. Obviously run the ball a lot, and when they get those play action plays off, they're trying to get our defense cheating a little bit, and yeah, a little bit too much cheating from William Jackson, who we're hoping is going to be a star in our secondary. Cornerback has been not really a position of strength for us, so we need William Jackson to step up. Anthony Schwartz, downfield burners, and he's gone. Schwartz, 70 yards, and it doesn't take long for Schwartz to get himself acclimated with this Texans squad. The newcomers have come to play. We have completely revamped this team, both offensively and defensively. A lot of the names that we remember from Season 1 and Season 2 no longer here. In fact, those guys are probably in free agency because they're not good enough to be on anybody's team except for our Houston Texans, because we were that down bad. As Kenny and Drake getting outside, and Kenny and Drake is proving that it doesn't matter who the running back is right now. The Jets are going to continue to ground and pound. Wilson downfield wants another shot play. Not going to get it this time. Justin Reed on the interception. Justin Reed so strong for our Texans. In the back half of last season, gets the INT in our season opener, but on the very next play, we get taken down 2 points for the New York Jets. The sack and the safety on Sam Howell. That was just not a good play call right there. Not good decision making. Gotta be a lot more careful at your own 1-yard line as Drake gets the spin move off, and my goodness, Drake's looking even better than Michael Carter did, as our run defense is definitely looking suspect right now. Remember, we're missing BURIES, our top draft pick, who's supposed to help in the trenches, and now we got the backups out there as Zach Wilson rolling out, throwing that ball away. Injury to Teron Armstead, superstar left tackle for the New York Jets. Not what they want to see. They're already down their superstar running back as we have a 3rd down. RPO. Mims with the spin and the first down. That's actually Marvin Mims, who just got drafted by the Jets. As Wilson in trouble, down he goes again. This time it's Drake Jackson, and Drake Jackson had a tremendous rookie season for our Texans. We're looking for him to maybe even take that next step in his sophomore campaign. 3rd down and 15 in the Jets. They're going to stick to running the ball right here. And Drake trying to do his best right there, but Roquan Smith stays disciplined in the middle of the field, and the Jets will have to put the field goal up and good. So pretty good drive by the Jets after they had to get the punt after the safety. Obviously, that safety was huge for us because that's a 1-play turnover right there. And the Jets parlayed that into 5 points pretty much, as we have Joe Mixon running the ball. As Mixon, you know, he got him involved a lot on that opening drive. Got to remember to keep Joe Mixon involved as often as possible. As Sam Howell hit as he throws the ball. Now it's 3rd down and 9. 4-man rush by the New York Jets. Howell, middle, got it. Oh, Davis Allen with the tough grab. And the mid-round draft pick at that tight end position, not looking too shabby. He's, what, like a 66 overall or something like that. But, hey, if you can make catches like that, fine by me, while Brevin Jordan is out. As Lorenzo Lingard. Remember, Lingard, he's about, what, the 95 speed running back that we drafted? So, you know, we definitely want to get him in the action, even though we have Joe Mixon. Find a way to get both of those backs involved. 3rd down, Mixon up the middle. He won't get the first down, and we have an interesting decision on 4th down and 1, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to go no huddle. 4th and 1. No field goal unit as we give it back to Mixon, and he has the first down. Jets pinched their line, so that made the outside run down much easier for us as Lingard back into the game. He's not going to get too much as we milk the clock down to the 2-minute warning, holding on to a 2-point lead, looking for more. Christian Kirk outside. Wow, Kyle Hamilton, hard-hitting safety, going to sit Kirk down at the 5-yard line as the Jets call their first timeout of the half. Obviously, our Texans are looking to shoot clock right there, so they'll stop it with 1:50 remaining, and Mixon walk it in, his 2nd touchdown of the game, and Joe Mixon as a big contributor for this Texans team. That's something to look forward to for sure, because the first couple of seasons we just didn't have that established #1 back. Even when we had Lindsey really struggled for us. So, you know, having Joe Mixon playing like this really just adds you know, quite simply another dimension for our Texans team. We were able to pass the ball decently, we just weren't able to run the ball. We can play both ways. That'll take us tenfold into being hopefully a contender for the playoffs or something like that. 3rd down and 6 here. Zach Wilson in trouble. Wow, what a pass rush. I believe that was Drake Jackson who just put the right tackle onto the ground and then got to Zach Wilson getting the sack. And we call a timeout, forcing the punt here. And we're actually going to get pretty good field position with 1:15 left. Now with a 9-point lead, Howell in the flats looking for Mixon in open space. Oh, man, Kyle Hamilton is laying the lumber today as we go no huddle. And actually, no, we don't go no huddle because we don't want Joe Mixon back on the field after taking that shot. So we sub in Lorenzo Lingard. Jets bringing the blitz here. Well protected, though, is Sam Howell. And we'll get it out to Quez Watkins. And even though we are down Luke Matthews, you see the improvements in our offensive line, the number of moves that we made. And, oh, that was more of a cover sack right there, trying to roll the pocket with Howell. And that's going to be Will Anderson on the sack, the number 4 overall pick from the draft this season. That's Christian Kirk outside. What a tackle from Hamilton. That's going to keep it in bounds and force us to use our final timeout with 25 seconds left in the half. Out the spread. Here's Howell. Well protected. Outside. Got it. Schwartz inbounds, both feet to the 9-yard line we go. RPO, Schwartz outside. Got to get out of bounds right there. We are down timeouts. Got none remaining. 2nd down, still on offense. Mixon is going to get the ball, and Mixon got the touchdown. A first half hat trick for Joe Mixon. Oh, my. That was risky right there, because if we did not get the touchdown, we would have had to rush to the line, spike the ball on 3rd down, and then get the field goal off on 4th down. That was the plan right there. That was basically we were going to run the ball once, try to catch him off guard, either get the touchdown, or if we didn't get the touchdown, I was going to spam the B button for my life and try to spike the ball right there, but hey, man, we got the touchdown, and we got ourselves a 16-point lead with 9 seconds left in the half. Jets have a chance to take a shot downfield here with Zach Wilson backing way up, in trouble. Not much to do here, and Wilson just going to throw it away with 2 seconds remaining. 3rd down and 3. We're just going to come out a little bit of prevent right here. Grab Caden Stearns, see if we can make a play. I don't know what Zach Wilson's doing right here. I really don't know what Zach Wilson's doing, man. You don't got 68 yards in those legs, man. You got to chill out. So we have no halftime show. I'm still a little under the weather, man, so, I apologize for the cough right there. But, yeah, no halftime shows this season. I know I said I was going to try to get halftime shows going during the offseason, but that was a month ago, and the halftime help that I thought I was going to get, we did not get. So that's just the way it's going to go as we start the second half. Downfield, that's Anthony Schwartz. Major separation. That's why you trade for 97 speed. His 2nd touchdown of the ball game. And this offense right now, we have a lot of contributions from the new guys, Mixon and Schwartz. And we haven't really worked Christian Kirk into the game too much because we haven't had to. Christian Kirk is a superstar in this offense. And, Christian Kirk's role is slot receiver, work those underneath stuff. And now we got Joe Mixon to be able to pound the rock. We got Anthony Schwartz to take the top off the defense, so it's all a well-oiled machine at this point in the game. And after it got a little bit iffy when the Jets cut it to a 2-point deficit right there, even though it felt like we were playing well, we were able to, make plays in the last couple of minutes of the first half, and that's what separates the good teams from the great teams, right? How you close out halves, and obviously this is kind of smart football that we have to play this season. Because the first couple of seasons we were in rebuild mode with the Houston Texans. It was very lackadaisical, the play style that we had. I would just take chances for literally no reason. I was just like, screw it. But this season, if we want to ultimately make a playoff push, which is realistic, but not it's also not completely unrealistic if we miss the playoffs again. But we want to at least be a playoff contender, right? We got to play smarter football than we had the first couple of seasons. So we're going to try to reflect that in some of our play style right here. 2nd down, Zach Wilson has the Jets on the move here midway in the 3rd quarter. Launches one in the corner. What recovery speed from William Jackson. And that's what we're looking for in that secondary as Durant gets the 1st down. Our cornerbacks so far in this CFM, they've been lacking in being able to make any sort of plays like that. So that was refreshing to see William Jackson closing the ball like that. That means, we're calling good defensive plays. And now that we have the players, we can execute. 3rd down, here's Wilson dropping back, pressured on the right side, and he's going to throw that ball away right there. And we'll see what the Jets do here on 4th down. They're actually going to go for the field goal, which is going to make it a 20-point game as opposed to 23 points. So give them the open window to score 3 straight touchdowns and win this game. So I can't completely hate on the decision right there, but they definitely could have went for it on 4th down to be a little aggressive as Lorenzo Lingard outside and away he goes. Lingard will not be caught. 95 speed on display from the rookie. He had a dazzling preseason and he continues it in his NFL debut. Welcome to the end zone, Lorenzo Lingard on the return. He goes the distance. And just when the Jets thought, all right, 3 points, that'll set us up for the greatest comeback of all time. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind about that. Sorry about that one, man. But hey, that's another new piece that we've added. And it's not just all the crazy moves that we made. The draft was also helpful for us. We got Drew Sanders. We're not seeing a lot of Drew Sanders. As we get the interception here on 3rd and 19 from Tremon Smith. He has a crib call with his name all over it. Uncontested for 6. Tremon, who's going to be our slot cornerback this season with Verrett and William Jackson outside. We need Tremon to make plays like that. 3rd and 19. I don't even know what the Jets were doing right there because that throw was not even going to get the 1st down. But hey, we'll take it. Now we're up by 34 points. We're up by a lot, right? We don't got to do the math. We're up by a lot. We're up by enough that where after this drive, we might have to sub these starters out. Once again, I'm sorry, man. I'm still a little under the weather, so going 20 straight minutes on the commentary. Easier said than done as the Jets now run the ball out here with Kenyon Drake. Sure, why not? So I mean, this has been a pretty good performance by our Texans, but we got to keep in mind that we've beaten the Jets both times we played them so far this season, so I don't know how much this is going to size us up. But, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I like our squad, right? Like, if I'm not playing well and we lose, then I can accept that, right? That's just me being not that great at the game right now. But, the way our squad is playing, it's very inspiring, man. Like, the transformation of our Texans, this whole rebuild, watching it on the field in this game, and just watching the pieces on this team, whether it's guys we've been working on like Justin Reed for the first couple of seasons, or the new guys, whether it's drafted guys or free agent acquisitions or trades, watching it all come together, it's cool, man. It's definitely cool, man. It makes you say, like, all right, pat yourself on the back. Job well done. Oh, Denzel Mims. That's right. They got Denzel Mims and Marvin Mims on this team. And Mims of the Denzel variety is able to muster up a touchdown right there. So we got ourselves a 27-point game with a little under 8 minutes remaining. I said we'd have to sub in the backups, but maybe we keep the starters in for one more drive. The blowout rules in this CFM, they've been established since we had that fluke suspension with DJ last cycle. It's when you're up by more than 28 points, I think you have to sub out the starters. So per rules, we don't have to sub them out, but we are running the ball with Lorenzo Lingard right now, just trying to take the air out the ball, take away time from the clock right now. The Alligators subbing in right here, right? We're going to give Mixon a little rest on those legs, let these guys try to close the game out, and Colin Johnson. All right, looks like we have actually subbed in the backups at this point because Davis Mills is in as well, so it is backup time right now. We got that 1st down with Lingard. I was like, all right, now we're chewing clock. Now I feel better about the 27-point lead. Because you never want to take your foot off the gas pedal too early, but that was the appropriate time where I was like, all right, I think we can call a game right here as we get a pretty solid punt. And Mims on the return here of the Marvin variety, once touching his own end zone and gets it to the 3-yard line. That was an awkward decision right there, but I suppose we were down by 27. You do whatever you need to do as Kenny and Drake getting to the 2nd level. And wow, Kenny and Drake has almost 200 rushing yards. I feel like I've been under a rock when that happened, but that was obviously inconsequential to the game. The Jets have been running the ball on the 2nd half. Maybe it's Kenny and Drake getting some garbage time buckets out here, but it's all good. Downfield, Elijah Moore looking to get that separation, but look at the recovery speed of Justin Reed, man. Justin Reed is balling out right now as that's going to be the Mims of the Denzel variety getting the reception right there, making it a 3rd down and short. So, yeah, some takeaways from this game. I would say run defense is definitely something I'm not really too happy about the way that shook out. I like the way William Jackson's playing outside right there, completely locking up Mims. He was going to be the first man to the ball right there. It wasn't such an overthrow here on 4th down out the 2-minute warning. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. That'll be the ball game right there. Awkward play right there. I think they were trying to set up a jailbreak, but threw the ball before the receiver could make his cut. We'll kneel the ball out with, what was this, Davis Mills out here. Davis Mills on the team, and the Jets won't do anything about it, down by 27. Well, Botter calling their timeouts. That is the ball game. That is our Houston Texans on top. We win our season opener out here. Sam Howell with a pretty flawless season opener. We didn't ask Sam Howell to do a lot, but that's kind of what we need to do with this team, right? We actually just weren't on offense a lot this game in general, but yeah, we just have to protect our passing attack. Don't want to pass the ball too much, and hopefully get Mixon and Lingard to control the pace of the game and let our defense do the rest. I think our defense can definitely do enough to win games if our offense doesn't get in the way. That was kind of the problem a lot last season. Our offense got in the way a lot, turning the ball over and just making stupid decisions, going for random fourth downs. So, yeah, solid win on our belt right here, man. Not much else to say. GG's to the Jets. Leave a like in this video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 22 gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time for some Week 2 action.